guys, so I'm going to be doing a quick list of some movies I feel are underrated and need much more attention than they deserve. I'm not going to go on any lengthy reviews or go into plot with a lot of detail. I'll just talk a little bit about them and go through the list. So the first one I want to talk about is They Live, a 1988 film directed by John Carpenter. For some reason, this one gets really overlooked. It is more of a cult favorite, but I think it's not only one of the best movies of the 80s, but it's a lot deeper than just a sci-fi horror comedy. It's actually a very satirical movie about society, about people, about our values, and about what media as well as society does to us. Also about conformity, uh, fighting conformity, about fighting the corrupt values, and also you can tell this is satire on the consumerist 80s Reagan era. Secondly, I want to talk about The Hitcher, another great 80s movie. Forget the director, but it stars Dean Howell and Rutger Hauer. Also one of the best movies of the 80s. Definitely a great suspense movie, and it gets overlooked. And it doesn't help that critics bashed it when it came out. But I feel like that's a masterpiece of suspense. Like, it's to me, one of the best 80s horror films. And not just that, just one of the best horror films ever. Another one I want to talk about is a recent movie called Midnight Special, directed by Jeff Nichols. It's reminiscent of a 70s Spielberg movie, and I say that in the best way possible. It's about a guy transporting a child who has supernatural powers and who was once part of a religious cult while federal agents are chasing him. Really low budget movie, but what they do with that budget is better than what I think most Hollywood people do. It came out, I believe, last year. Didn't get much recognition, but I feel like Nichols is going to go somewhere in the future. And from other things I've seen by him, he's definitely worth it. What was the other one? An interesting documentary I want to talk about is called Pittsburgh. It's a partly real, partly staged documentary starring Jeff Goldblum about how he is preparing for a part in a music production or a stage production of the musical The Music Man. And part of it's fictitious, part of it's real behind the scenes footage. It's interesting. You don't know. Well, you kind of know. You can kind of tell it's fake and kind of not. But some of it feels like you're really right there, and you're actually watching an actor prepare for the role. I think that's why I like it so much. And lastly, I want to talk about Punch Drunk Love. I've talked about this before, my movie recommendations. Punch Drunk Love is a romantic comedy, but it's not like your average romantic comedy. It's definitely more... It's a lot weirder. It's a 90-minute romantic comedy that definitely is not generic like most of them are. It definitely tries to say something and be different. It's trying to... It's trying to be a more artistic than what a typical romantic comedy is. It's about a guy very neurotic who's played by Adam Sandler, who's playing against type, and how he meets a woman and falls in love with her, and kind of how he goes through a lot of problems that overcomes them because of how he feels and the strength that she gives him, and kind of like facing and overcoming his own personal problems. So yeah, just a quick list I wanted to talk to you guys about. I hope if you haven't seen these you will, because believe me, I know I'm not like an intellectual or anything, but I feel like I have good taste, and I feel like I know a good movie when I see it. So hope you guys check it out. I hope you guys like them, and hope I didn't bore you too much. So that's all, and I'll check you guys later. Bye.